welcome to the University of North Carolina School of the Arts.
Please take a moment to locate the emergency exit nearest you, keeping in mind that the nearest exit may be behind you.
Out of respect for the performers and fellow audience members, please turn off or silence all electronic devices. Thank you.
assortment of pieces. That first piece was Air on the G String, written by Johann Sebastian Bach. I chose that to open my senior recital because it was the first song I ever heard on classical guitar. I remember I had, sort of started to learn guitar before hearing that song, just playing cowboy chords and whatnot, and it didn't really stick with me. And then I heard that song from my first guitar teacher, Mr. Brad Earnhardt, and I heard it and I just thought, oh man, I really want to learn how to do that. So I blame him for me being here. But yeah, and this next assortment of pieces, this next set, Can't You Excuse and Come Heavy Sleep, these are both written by John Dowland. He was a Renaissance lutenist, theorbist, and he played something else. I want to say violin, but I could be mistaken. And he was known for writing pretty miserable music. That was the vogue at the time during the Renaissance, was they would basically write emo songs. And it was sort of, it's not that he was a miserable person, it's more so they just liked miserable music. Like the lyrics to Can't You Excuse, or the first verse of Can't You Excuse, because these are vocal, and if I was smarter, I would have asked a vocalist to sing this. But the lyrics are, can't you excuse my wrongs with virtue's cloak? Shall I call her good when she proves unkind? Are those clear fires which vanish into smoke? Must I praise the leaves where no fruit I find? So as you can tell, love has always been the same. And the opening lines to Come Heavy Sleep are, come heavy sleep, the image of true death, and close up these my weary weeping eyes, whose spring of tears doth stop my vital breath, and tears my heart with sorrow's sigh. Come and possess my tired thought-worn soul, that living dies till thou on me be stole. It reminds me a lot of Elliott Smith. And I made a slight error. I'll be starting with Can't You Excuse, and I'll be going into heavy sleep. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Fernando Sor. Fernando Sor was a classical era guitar composer, and guitarists don't have many cool composers like Bach or Beethoven, because guitar was seen as a lower instrument, sort of, like it was for peasants. So it was sort of looked down upon. But we have some composers, and one of them is Fernando Sor. And these pieces are interesting in that they're both from different opuses, but they're called a Studio 5 and a Studio 6 commonly, because the godfather of modern classical guitar, Andre Segovia, love him or hate him, he's the godfather of classical guitar. He compiled a lot of Sor's etudes, and they became sort of standard repertoire for guitarists. And these two, in my opinion, are some of the prettiest that he has. And yeah, Studio 5 is a very, to me, sorrowful and mournful. A famous guitarist described it as a quiet resignation and acceptance of fate. So we'll be starting with that one, followed by Studio 6, which is very singing or vocal to me. first I'll be playing a song called Liebeslied, and since it's sort of long, I didn't want to make poor Sam sit here kind of awkwardly while I do that. So first I'll be playing Liebeslied, and then he will come out, and we'll be playing another song by Mertz called Ich denke dein, and I'm sure I butchered that German pronunciation, and I'm sure some of you know German. But Liebeslied translates to love song, and Mertz was a 19th century romantic guitar composer, and to me this song is more than just like a sappy, like pop love song like you hear nowadays. There's more of a variety of emotion. Like it's not just a like pure cheerful love. There's some, you know, imbalance to it. And Ich denke dein translates to I think of you. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, and hopefully none of y'all know if I'm wrong. next up, I have two pieces by a composer known as Hector Villa-Bosch. He is or was, because he's dead. He was a Brazilian composer, and he wrote a lot of guitar music, and all of it's very beautiful, especially because it's Brazilian. They put something in the water in South America that just makes them better at guitar. They've done studies on it. And these two songs are from a grouping of 5 preludes he wrote, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I should have asked someone how to pronounce it before, so I'm just not going to make a go at it. But the translation is homage to Brazil for the first one, and then homage to social life for the second one. And the first one you'll notice is very, Villa-Lobos was a cellist, so he, as well as a guitarist, so he wrote a lot of things that, bring to mind a cello. Yeah. It was written by Francisco Targa. And it translates to Capricious Arab. It's sort of a character piece, and it's very famous. If you've ever listened to classical guitar, you've listened to this piece. And after this song, I will be swapping guitars and whipping out a steel string. And this song is very reminiscent of the Romantic era in the sort of motifs and ideas it uses. River Blues was written by John Fahey, who was a fingerstyle guitarist, most known for, playing the blues really. And this song always makes me sentimental, I guess is the closest word I can think of. Either sentimental or almost morosely nostalgic. Yeah. And the Sligo River is a river in Ireland. Next up, I'll be playing a song by a musician named Blaze Foley. Blaze Foley was a country singer-songwriter who was very prevalent in Texas in the 80s. And Blaze Foley was famous for covering most of his things in duct tape and being homeless. And he got kicked out of every bar in Austin, Texas, and banned from them before he died at the ripe old age of 40. Give or take. But his music is incredible, and he's been covered by, the likes of John Prine and all sorts of people. And this song is called Clay Pigeons, and to me, this song is always about the sort of bittersweetness of starting over. Also, I hate tuning steel strings by ear, so I'm cheating. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, this song is called Clay Pigeons. till the sun comes up and down around about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try to hide my sorrow from all the people and me and get along with it all. Go down with people say all. Sing a song with a friend. Change the shape that I'm in. Get back in the game and start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. Might go back down to Texas, might go to somewhere I've never been. And get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to this song. Start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay. Turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station. Gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try to hide my sorrow from all the people and me and get along with it all. Go down where people say all. Feed the pigeons some play. Turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. I'd like to thank everyone for being here, especially the people who had to make a drive. Yeah, thanks everyone. These last 2 songs I'll be playing are both by a musician called Townes Van Zandt. And Townes was an interesting character. Oh yeah. I'm sure a lot of you know him since a lot of you grew up in Western North Carolina and we love country music there, and it really doesn't get better than Townes. You know, he's a Texan, and Townes always said he didn't write sad songs, he wrote hopeless songs. Yeah. And I'll be playing 2 songs from him, Waiting Around to Die and Lungs. And Waiting Around to Die was the first song Townes Van Zandt ever wrote, which is just incredible to me. And Lungs, Townes wrote about an experimental therapy he had to undergo when he was in college, I want to say, before he dropped out of college. Because his parents tried to groom him to be a politician or a lawyer or, something respectable, but Townes was bipolar and an alcoholic, and they couldn't get hold of him, so they got him insulin shock treatment, which totally destroyed his long-term memory, and didn't really benefit him in any way. I mean, I guess it made him a better songwriter. But yeah, so Lungs is, sort of about that, and Waiting Around to Die is just, the quintessential country song. Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't even know the reason why. But I guess I'll keep a-gambling, lots of booze and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. One time, friends, I had a ma, he even had a pa. He beat her with a bell once 'cause she cried. She told him to take care of me, headed down to Tennessee. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. I come of age and I found a girl in a Tuscaloosa bar. She cleaned me out and headed on the slide. I tried to ease the pain, I bought some wine and hopped the train. It's easier than just waiting around to die. A friend said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother, did we fly. But the posse caught up with me and drug me down to Muskogee. And it's 2 long years waiting around to die. Now I'm out of prison, got me a friend at last. He don't drink or steal or cheat or lie. Oh, his name is Codeine, he's the nicest thing I've seen. And together we're gonna wait around to die. Yeah, together we're gonna wait around to die. All right, thank you everyone for coming. This last song is Lunge. peer pressure. Alright, now if I mess this song up, I do have a cyanide tooth that I will be biting down on. Because this one's somewhat fresh. I'm sure some of y'all will recognize it. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Was a very sacred place, so back where I grew, between 3 old pine trees that nobody knew. Close my eyes and pass the time like youngins often do, but now I'm long gone, completely ruined. Oh, and darling, you and I were made for many different things. Live and learn and lie and laugh and fight and dance and sing. But our hearts have been so battered by the things that we have seen, and I can feel it in the way you look at me. We could pick any old road and start again. Hell, we could change the names and try to forget. Lord knows I'll be sorry when it's done, but circumstances shot us down like September does. Circumstances shot us down like September does. My grandmother's lullabies used to sing me to sleep. I can't sleep nowadays without liquid relief. Well, if lullabies were whiskey, then my grandma's drinks were cheap. I can't afford sleep anymore. We were never made for love, our souls are far too old. Loneliness needs company and the lost dog needs a home. You will be the fire and I will be the coal. Baby, we can burn out of control. We could pick any old road and start again. Hell, we could change the names and try to forget. Lord knows I'll be sorry when it's done. Circumstances shot us down like September does. Circumstances shot us down like September does. Pick any old road and start again. Well, we could change the names and try to forget. Lord knows I'll be sorry when it's done, but circumstances shot us down like September does. Circumstances shot us down like September does.